G'day guys, Clint here from Lawn Hub, and in a bittersweet moment, I'm removing the Tiftuf from down the side of my house. That's the bitter bit. The sweet bit is I'm going to be trialling Tahoma 31. You might have seen by now that Jonesy had some Tahoma 31. We were lucky enough to get a tip from, well, Lenny from the Fanatics told the guys from Tahoma 31, I don't even know if they're from Tahoma 31 or they're from a company that owns Tahoma 31, I haven't even met them, but he said, if you need someone to trial your turf in South Australia, Clint is the man. Now, I'm not, but I know the people that are. So Jonesy's taken 50 odd square meters to his house. There's about 6 or 8 left. So I'm going to trial it here at my place in this shady area where we're really struggling with Tiftuf and see if Tahoma is more shade tolerant than Tiff. So what you're about to see is a almost 40-year-old man, slightly overweight, removing his turf manually and putting down Tahoma 31. The plan here is to have a time lapse on this and show you how it goes once we've got it down. And I'm probably only going to use roots and shoots. I really want to let this product live its own life. So no got laid, no BBW, nothing but roots and shoots and some water and some shade. Strap in. Oh, and make sure you go like the video. It's good for the algorithm and it makes me happy. Thankfully, my in-laws have their dog staying over at the moment, and he's already started digging this up for me, so that's super helpful. Should I put a singlet on, Damo? It's like 30 today. Hang on. Damo, singlet, yeah, all for you, baby. I'm going to try digging this turf out by hand. Obviously, if we were doing this on a large scale, we'd hire a turf cutter. Today, the only reason I don't have a turf cutter is because I don't want to waste the time doing it. By the time I pick one up and whatever, it's going to take 2 hours, so I figure we'll do it by hand, see how we go. As I said before, I'm going to remove as much as I think we need to and start laying Tahoma. There's not much to it. I've had a bit of Lawn Hub special soil, which we use here in South Australia. It's a product that Railways blends, which is a company that I own in addition to Lawn Hub. They were in the area today, so they dropped a few bags off, so that will just help with leveling things off. The roots that the Tiftuf have put into the ground don't concern me, because if Tiftuf ain't growing now, it ain't going to grow back later. So yeah, for those of you that haven't seen me do any manual work before, enjoy. So as you can see, the grass is, you know, pretty rough. That one there you can see is like just moist. Mudge is using what's called a super saw here to cut this turf. At my instruction, he was going to do it with a shovel, but I wanted to see him going with a super saw. Those saws are available at waterpro.com.au and they're generally used for stormwater. So we're going to do this area here as well, just to give it a bit in the sun and a bit in shade, and then we might come a bit further out, but you know, the Tiff isn't too bad. You know what's funny? The offcut from when I did the last Tiff that's growing on the concrete is doing better than my Tiftuf. Maybe that's the idea, you just leave it on the concrete. But yeah, that's the Tiff. So we'll put some Tahoma up here, and you know what? I think what a better plan would be, if the Tahoma does well up here, I will turf cut my whole Tiftuf out and donate it to charity and replace it with Tahoma. So what I'm going to do now is water it in, and that'll show me any low spots, because I can't really tell. I'll just peel it up and throw some loam underneath it, and you know, an area this small I can really get it sorted. And when you water lawn in, this is just, what do they call it? This is not general advice. I think it's a good idea to drink beer while you're doing it. But if you're recovering from alcoholism, or you're under 16, or you're about to drive a car, or you're pregnant, maybe just have one of those non-alcoholic beers. Hope this has been of some benefit. If you've made it this far, congratulations. It's not often people get to the end of my videos. If you've liked it, you know, share it with the people that you love. And if you haven't, don't dislike it, because it's not good for the algorithm. Just move on. And stay tuned. Head over to our Instagram. There's a little bit there about my side of my lawn being shit. And that's it.